Hey team, Sensei Justin here. So excited to be working with everyone today. Before we get started, make sure you're in your full uniform. That includes your gloves and, for black leadership, our weapons. Give you guys a couple seconds when you're ready in natural stance. And attention! Spread your feet, bend your knees nice and low, make a fist to cover it, bring your hands and feet together, and bow. Everyone spread your feet apart, hands behind your back in relaxed stance. We're going to say our student creed together as a team. Repeat after me. Asa, to build true confidence, I must have knowledge in the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. Winners never quit, quitters never win. I choose to be a black belt. Team, the life skill workout this week is self-control. I'm going to say self-control. And that means you're the boss over your whole body. That includes your emotions and physically what you're doing. So team, we're going to warm up today nice and strong, working on our self-control. Team, everybody your hands up in front of you. Take your right leg, take a big step back. Now when you step back, if you step back onto the same line, you're going to fall over. You want to step straight back, bend your back knee so it's almost touching the ground, and come back up. We're doing some lunges, team. Everyone take your left leg, step straight back, knee comes till it's close to the ground, come back up, and switch. Back and forth, team, nice and slow with me. Asa, asa. We're getting our legs warmed up, controlling our bodies not to slam on the floor. We're controlling down and coming all the way up. As we're going, our backs are straight, our eyes are forward. We're going back and forth, asa, making sure we're breathing, power breathing as we do each of our lunges. Asa, asa, asa. Check as you go down, team. You're not stepping on that same line. You want to step out so your feet are about shoulder width apart so you have really good balance. Keep going, team. A couple more seconds. Asa, 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 and time. Team, this time, we're going to take that same step back. Right? So our feet are about shoulder width apart. Now, this might already look almost like our forward stance that we worked on. We're going to turn our toes away. It's called a lean away stance. Reset, feet together. Take your right leg, step back, and you're going to take a small step outwards. If your feet are here and you step straight back, it's going to be really hard to get into a good base for your stance. So you want to step back and a little bit out. Turn your toes away and bend your back knee. So our lean away stance is the opposite of our forward stance. Our lean away stance, our back knee is bent, our front leg is straight. Right now my belly is facing towards my knee that's bent. I'm going to be looking towards the front with my eyes. Reset. Take your right leg, step back. Turn your toes away. Lean onto your back knee. Lean onto your back leg. Your belly's facing towards your knee. Your eyes are facing to the front. Everyone take your left arm, bring it up. Just like in our self-defense, we're going to come over top, elbow, and reset. Let's do it again, team. Left hand up, right leg back, turn into a lean away stance, elbow, asa, and reset. Working on our self-control, team, we're going to hold that position for a couple seconds each time. Let's start with our right side again. Up, elbow, hold it there, 3, 2, 1, reset. Let's try the other side this time. Take your right hand up. Make sure it's all the way up, it's not halfway up. Your shoulders touching your ear. Step back and out with your left leg. Turn your toes away. Lean and elbow. Asa. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Other side. Up. Step. Turn. Asa. 3, 2, 1. Reset. This time, other hand's gonna chamber by your side. Ready? Up. Step. Asa. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Other side. Up. Asa. Check your other hand. Is chambered by your side, team. Reset. Up. Asa. Reset. Up. Step back. Asa. Work on that self-control, team. Check your back leg is bent. Your front leg is straight. It's easy to have a small bend in our front leg. We want to drive our heel into the ground. Really extend our leg. Reset. 2 more, team. Up. Elbow. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Last one, team. Up. Elbow. 3. Check your stance. Check your elbow. 2, 1. Reset. This time, team, we're gonna do the same move. We're gonna add on a back knuckle reverse punch. When we do our back knuckle, we're gonna stay in our lean away stance. We're gonna turn into a forward stance for our reverse punch to get all of that power from our rotation. Let's do it together the first time, team, then we're gonna do it black belt practice style. Ready? Up. Step back, elbow. Same hand that just did the elbow. Back knuckle, turn into a forward stance. That means your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. Reverse punch. And reset. Let's try it on the other side, team. Up. Step back, elbow. So remember your right hand should have done the elbow. Right hand back knuckle, turn into your forward stance. Reverse punch. And reset. Ready? Up. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Up. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Take our time right now, team. Working on that self-control. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Set. Up. Elbow. Soup. Asa. As you're going through, team, the other part of self-control is emotional. Sometimes these moves are kind of tricky, and it's really easy to get upset with ourselves. Make sure we remind ourselves as future black belts, we want to have that mindset. Things are going to be tough. Everything is hard until it becomes easy. So when we're going through our moves, go a little bit slower. Take your time and remind yourself there's a lot of things that you can do now that's really great that when you first started probably wasn't so great. Keep going, team. Take your time. Elbow, soup, asa. Elbow, soup, asa. And time. Team, last move we're going to add on. Check your natural stance. We're going to add on our push. Watch me first. We're going to say up, elbow, our hand is still in the chamber of my backhand, back knuckle, turn into my reverse punch. Then I'm going to bend my knees almost like a horse stance. I'm on an angle, I'm in my horse stance. I'm going to push, asa, stop, stay back. As we're going through this, team, remember, a push gets most of its power from our legs. Yeah, we move our arms, but if we just pushed, we're going to fall back if we don't have our legs to support us. So we got to push with those legs. Ready, team, hands up. Let's do this first couple together, slow. Up. Elbow. Check your tight fist. Back knuckle. Reverse punch. Bend your knees. Push. Stop, stay back. Reset. We're going to reset in our neutral position, team. Ready, other side. Up. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Bend our knees. Check you're in your horse stance. Push. Stop, stay back. And reset. Non-stop, team. Let's see it. Up. Lean away stance. Elbow. Back knuckle. Forward stance. Reverse punch. Horse stance. Push. Stop, stay back. If you already got this down, team, try to speed up just a tiny bit. Elbow. Soup. Asa. Push. Stop, stay back. Remember, team, work on self-control. Remind ourselves technique is more important than speed. So I'm going through my moves. If I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm supposed to do it, the speed doesn't matter yet. Focus on those basics, and then you can get the speed, and it's gonna feel, look, and be really effective. Ready? Keep going, team. Elbow, asa, push, step, stay back. Elbow, asa, push, stop, stay back. Elbow, asa, push, stop, stay back. And time, team. Everyone chance. Awesome. Check it out, team. We worked a lot on those stances. If our legs are sore, make sure you practice your stances, practice your stretching. If they're not sore, great job. That means you practice a lot. Awesome, team. We're going to move on to our self-defense. But first, who can remind me that life skill that we worked on today? Someone called it out. Self-control. So, team, that means having complete control over our body. So we're going to start working on our self-defense in the air, and then we're going to get a grown-up to practice with. Working on our self-control, team, when I'm practicing with someone, should I punch as hard as I can, try to hurt them? Right, no sir. When you're practicing with a partner in a safe environment, you're going to practice your self-control, working on your technique, In the air and on targets, you practice 100%. So if it ever really happens, you're able to perform 100%. Ready, team, to stance? Everyone say choke from the front. Take your left hand, bring it straight up into the air, say up. Now remember, team, you're pinching their fingers between your shoulder and your neck. You're pinching nice and tight. If you have any space here, they can just pull their hand out. One more time, reset. Take your shoulders, shrug them up, your hand comes straight up, say up. From here, take your right leg, step all the way back. You're gonna rotate your body fast. Bonus, team, their fingers are caught and you turn your body really fast, you might break their fingers. When you're practicing with a partner, careful. When you're doing it for real, make sure you do it fast, right? Straight. From here, drop your weight, drive your elbow across both of their arms, elbow. Take your front hand, soup, asa, push, stop, stay back. And reset, natural stance, team. Awesome, so I'm gonna bring my partner over to demonstrate really fast. Awesome, team. So, someone's coming up, they're choking us around our neck. Check our relaxed stance while we watch. They're choking me around my neck. The first thing I'm doing, I'm shrugging my shoulders to make sure I can breathe. If I can't breathe, it's gonna be a lot harder to think. My moves are gonna be a lot worse. My first thing I'm gonna do is shrug my shoulders so I can breathe. Drive my hand up, I'm pinching their hand between my shoulder and my neck. I step back, break their fingers. My elbow comes across both of their arms. Elbow, their arms are gonna drop down. I'm gonna come in, back knuckle, reverse punch, push, stop, stay back. Let's do it together, team. Everyone, next stance. Everyone, say choke from the front. Up, break, elbow. Eyes in front, team. Your other hand's up to protect your face. Right to the head, back knuckle. Reverse punch. Bend your knees, push. Stop, stay back, and reset. Remember, team, the reason we push at the end of our self-defense is to get our attacker away from us. We're getting even more distance, and our hands are open to show we're defending ourselves. We're not the aggressors. Ready, reset, one more time together. Choke from the front. Up, break, elbow, soup, asa, push, stop, stay back. Team, really fast, everyone go grab a grown-up. We're gonna practice with them. If you and your sibling are training together right now, you guys can be partners. Make sure you still have a grown-up as a supervisor. Give you guys 5 more seconds, then we're gonna begin. Awesome, team, let's get started. With your assistant, grown-ups or partners, you're going to be the attackers. You're gonna take your hands, wrap it around your child's neck, choke from the front. The idea behind this right now, your child's working on their self-control. So when you attack, you're gonna make sure your hands are around their neck, not squeezing super tight, but you're gonna show resistance. If their arm comes up and they don't really do their technique, they try to come down and it's not gonna work, don't just let go, it's gonna hurt them in the end. Make sure you're giving resistance, make sure they're actually doing their technique so that you and your child know that it's actually gonna work. Team, with your partner, they're gonna be attacking you, up, break, elbow, back knuckle to the head, reverse punch either to the face or to the stomach. Remember, team, when you do your elbow, their face should drop down, so both punches should be to the face. Push them at the shoulders, cover out, stop, stay back. Ready, team, start going with your partner non-stop. Up, break, elbow, asa, push, stop, stay back. Make sure we're working on self-control and not hurting your partner. Coming close, controlling your body to do 100% without harming your partner. Choke from the front, up, elbows, asa, push, stop, stay back. Choke from the front, up, elbows, asa, push, stop, stay back. Choke from the front, up, elbows, asa, push, stop, stay back. Choke from the front, up, break, elbows, asa, push, stop, stay back. Time. Team, we've been doing this for a little while now. So, challenge time. You're gonna try to do the same moves on the other side. So, just like in the beginning, our regular self-defense, our left hand comes up, our right leg steps back. So for our mirrored self-defense, our other side, our right hand comes up, our left leg steps back, and everything is opposite. I'll give you guys 15 seconds, try it a couple times, team. Choke from the front, up, break, elbow, asa, push, stop, stay back. Work on that self-control, take your time, go through the moves in the correct way, team. Choke from the front, up, bring elbow, suasana, push, stop, stay back. Choke from the front, up, bring elbow, suasana, push, stop, stay back. And time, team, remember bow to your partner as a symbol of respect. And lock it up. Check your crisscross hands or knees, your back super straight. Really cool lesson of the week this week, team. Awesome, team. As I go through this lesson of the week, close your eyes, take some deep breaths in through your nose and up through your mouth. Really listen to this lesson of the week and think about it. Awesome, so team, Ben Hogan is one of the greatest golfers that has ever lived. At the peak of his game, he was involved in a nearly fatal car accident. The doctors all agreed that Ben, who would be lucky to walk again, would surely never play another round of golf in his life. Now, what the doctors failed to realize was the amount of desire and perseverance that Ben had. As soon as he could take those first few painful steps again, he revived his dream of golfing greatness. He exercised and strengthened his hands constantly. He kept a golf club with him wherever he was. He even practiced his putting stroke at home on his legs, so shaky that he could barely stand. And at the first opportunity, he was back on the green, staggering around. So now team, at first, he could only hit a few balls. But as time went on, he kept building more and more strength. He did not give up, and he went on to hitting even more at a time. And finally, the day came where he was able to get back on the golf course. And when he re-entered competition, his move to the top was rapid. And the reason was simple. He had lots of reasons to give up. He was already a champion. He was in a terrible accident. But he chose to persevere. Every goal is going to have obstacles. So, what are some obstacles to earning good grades? Think about some at home, team, right? Maybe there's a certain subject that we're struggling with. Maybe there's time constraints. Maybe something super hard. How about to earning your black belt? You got lots of hard workouts. You have to remember a lot of tricky moves. You got some pretty challenging moves to learn as well as you get higher in rank. And team, when those obstacles come, you have to choose whether you want to let it stop you or figure out how to push through like Ben Hogan did. And that's having that black belt mindset, team. Remember your hands behind your back. I say, what's our goal? You say, black belt excellence, sir. What's our goal? Team, if your eyes are not open, you can open your eyes. All right, stand up. Now stance. Awesome, team. Let's quick work on one of my favorite kicks, Crescent kick. Tap your right leg, put your right back hands up, hey-ya! Team, when I say go, we're gonna take our back leg, we're gonna bring our knee up, and we're gonna make a circle towards our center line. Quick reminder, team, our center line, nose, throat, solar plex, and groin. We're gonna work on our inside crescent kick. Our inside circle refers to going towards our center line. I start on the outside, I come towards my center line, and then back. Ready, team, hands up, and 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, switch your feet, aya. Ready, back leg, same thing, outside, towards the center line. 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, switch your feet, aya. This time, knee comes up. As you're making your circle, you're gonna extend your leg out, striking with the inside blade of your foot. That's the big toe side of your foot, team. Ready? Chamber up, big circle, asa. Ready? 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, switch your feet, aya. Same thing on this side, team. Out, towards the center line, kick with the big toe side of your foot, the inside blade. 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, switch feet, yeah. This time, we're gonna do an outside crescent kick. You guys might have guessed it. You're gonna come across your body. So now you're starting at your center line and kicking away from it, making an outside circle. When I say go, team, knee comes across. This time you're kicking with the outside blade of your foot, which is the pinky toe side of your foot. You're gonna kick asa and put your foot all the way back behind you. Work on that self-control. Ready? 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, 6, asa, 7, asa, switch your feet, 8 out. Ready, 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa, 6, asa, 7, asa, switch your feet, 8 out. Natural stance. And take a deep breath in. And out. Awesome. Team, we're going to split up 2 teams. Black belt leadership, you're going to grab your weapon, do your seiza bow, and start practicing the first 3 moves that we've already worked on. Everyone else, we're going to work on a sparring drill, either with a partner at home, or if you don't have a partner, no grown-up, no sibling that we're training with right now, and you're going to do it in the air, we have something pretty cool to do. Right team, arm, put your right leg back, hands up, yeah. We're going to go through our inside crescent kick with our partner first. When we do our inside crescent kick, our target is going to be the front hand. So our partner and I both have our right leg behind us. Even better team, keep your right leg back. This is what it's going to look like with your partner. If I'm your partner, we both have our right leg back, your partner is going to put their front hand a little bit away from their face, about shoulder level. Your goal is to do your inside crescent kick and hit their hand. Now team, we're not going to do a back leg inside crescent kick. We're going to shuffle and use our front leg for our inside crescent kick. Right team, hands up. I'm going to switch back so we can do the same kick. Ready? Take your back leg, shuffle up. Take your front leg, chamber, big inside crescent kick, asa, and reset. Ready? Shuffle, chamber, kick, asa, reset. One more time, shuffle, chamber, asa, and reset. Team, that's going to be round 1. So your partner puts their hand out, you're going to shuffle up, do your inside crescent kick, asa. The second round is going to be outside crescent kick. This time, they're going to put the same hand out a little bit lower towards their belly. You're going to take your back leg this time, I'm going to do the same way as you guys. You're going to take your back leg, come across, and kick right at the belly level. Right team, let's try it. Back leg comes across, outside crescent kick, asa. Ready, go. Asa, go. Asa. So team, here's how it's going to work. Your partner's going to hold up target 1. You're going to kick soup. You're going to reset. They're going to hold it a little lower. You're going to outside crescent kick, asa. So partner, target 1, target 2. You guys are going to do soup. I did that wrong, team. Really good. You're going to come in, soup, asa. One more time, shuffle, inside crescent kick, outside crescent kick. Great team, turn to your partners, if you have a partner. Bow to your partner as a symbol of respect. Work on that self-control. Team, you and your partner are going to go back and forth 5 times each, non-stop. You go 5 times, partner goes 5 times. Your partner doesn't know martial arts, that's okay. You get to be a good partner and help them out. Start going, team. Black belt leadership, we're going to work together on a sword kata. Awesome. Black belt leadership, we're going to get started. If you already started practicing, fantastic. Everyone make sure your sword is in your left hand. This is going to be our imaginary sheath. It's glued to our side. As a reminder, team, a sheath is something that traditionally a sword is held in. The blade is sharp, the sheath is the not sharp case that the sword is placed in. So our hand is going to be the imaginary sheath. Right hands and feet together to chin. We're going to say hapogiri. Now, hand comes across. We're going to draw our weapon out. Now team, here's the trick to this. If you push the handle down, it angles the sword up. So when you draw the weapon out, you can slice low. You're going to draw the weapon out, bring it overhead, step up with your right leg into a forward stance, overhead strike, asa, and reset. Ready team? To chin. Hapogiri. Asa. Team, from here, take your right leg, big step back. Bring your weapon up. Remember your back elbow, so your right elbow is up. You're holding like a baseball bat. your sword is next to your right shoulder, and your left arm is down. From here, our knees are still slightly bent. We don't want to be completely straight. It's going to be a lot harder to do our next move. So our knees slightly bent. Take your right leg, step all the way up. We're going to be in a horse stance. We're doing a left shoulder to hip cut. Awesome. Shuffle back. This time your belly's facing the opposite direction. Keep your hands in the same position they're in, team. Your right hand is still on top, left hand is still on the bottom. Your sword is going to be next to your left shoulder. Left arm up, right arm down. From here, step all the way up with our left leg into another horse stance. Other side, shoulder to hip, awesome. Now team, at the end of our slice, our sword should still be pointing in front. It's easy to come through like this. We want to keep our sword, once we start striking, it stays slicing through until it's on the other side, pointing to the front. Reset. This side. To chin. Hapogiri. Asa. That's your overhead strike. Right leg steps all the way behind you. Weapon next to your right shoulder. Your sword is pointing straight up right now. Take your right leg, step back in front. You're in a horse stance. Shoulder to hip. Asa. Shuffle back. Your sword comes to your left shoulder. Step up. Asa. Now team, from here, we should have been up to this point. If we still need to practice, make sure you go back and rewatch this. Shuffle back again. This time you're going to keep your sword pointing down. Awesome. Check your swords on a downward angle, team. From here, we're going to do the opposite. The first time, we made our X from shoulder to hip. This time, we're going to make an X from hip to shoulder. So from here, team, take your right leg, step up. This time, your sword points in front. Take your right hand, think like an uppercut. Awesome. And reset. This is going to be our reset point, team. Our right leg is behind us. Our sword is on a downward angle. When I say go, we're going to step up and try our fourth strike. Everyone step up. Awesome. Remember, it's an upward hip to shoulder strike. Make sure you're picturing that line. From here, team, shuffle back. Sword comes down again. We're going to step up with our left leg. Same thing, shoulder to hip cut. Our sword points in front. This time, your left hand is going to do your uppercut. Step up. Asa. Check your fists. Your hands are almost eye level right now, team. And reset. Let's go back to the reset point. Everyone step up. Asa. Shuffle back. Upward slash to the right. Asa. And reset. Let's do it from the beginning one more time, team. To chin. Hapogiri. Asa. 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 And team, just a little heads up, the next couple moves are going to be horizontal strikes. I hope we're all catching on to the pattern with stepping and shuffling. With the exception of the first and last moves, that's the pattern for the whole kata. If we can remember that, it's going to make remembering it a lot easier. Ready, team? Everyone take your swords, put them back to your side. Awesome, team. Now stance. If you want extra practice, team, make sure you rewatch the clip of us going through the entire kata. Ready, team? And time! Everyone, natural stance. And lock it up. Check your sitting crisscross, hands on your knees back straight. In a moment, we're going to stretch out a little bit, but really fast. Homework, team. Your online homework for this week is going to be to send a video to your online instructor of your self-defense. Remember, your self-defense is choke from the front. We're looking for all the moves are really, really crisp, and you're working on your self-control if you're working with a partner. If you have a partner to record the video with, make sure you have someone to attack you. It's going to give you bonus points in the video. Number 2, black belt leadership. You have some extra that you have to do. You're going to send a video of your kata as well to your online instructor, all the way up to the last move that we did today, that second upward strike. Right, team, everyone stand up. Bring your feet together. Hands up towards the sky. Try to bring your palms straight up. You want your fingers overlapping one another. Palms straight up, reach to the sky. As you're reaching up, team, make sure you're not arching your back. You want to keep your hips forward, keeping your back straight, and you're going to be stretching your shoulders out as you're doing this stretch. Push it straight up, team. And relax out to the sides. Bring your right hand back, left hand in front. Left hand palm faces down. Right hand, your palm faces up. Right now you should be keeping your shoulders back. You don't want to be rotating your shoulders. This is going to work a lot on our shoulder mobility. And switch. Keep our arms out to the side. This time your left palm is up behind you. Right palm is down in front of you. And back to the front. Shake it out. And next stance. Right to chin. Switch feet. Bend your knees. Make your fist cover it. Bring hands and feet together. And down. Team, bring your hands up. I say AB, you guys say C. Yeah, you guys rock today. AB.